After you starred in The Help, I understand that a lot of roles came your way that were really similar to that character. And rather than work for the sake of working, you wanted to take your time and wait for dynamic characters, different characters such as this one. Can you talk a bit about that period in your career and how you had the faith to stick it out and wait for these types of parts?
I think people get stuck in an idea of who you are. And if they've seen you, if your breakout role is one particular thing, if you're a cop, they're going to continue to bring you cop roles. For me, I played a maid, so they continued to bring me maid roles that weren't as dynamic as the one that I had already played. For any actor, you want a part that's a challenge for you, and I was fine with waiting, and then you get a part like this in a movie that the book resonated with me. So I think it was worth the wait.
And you spoke recently so beautifully about your relationship with your mother and how she pushed you to persevere, to not see barriers. And I was wondering what role that played in this project, if you were inspired by her at all for this role.
My religious upbringing, I credit to her, and my faith I credit to her. But this is completely different, and so I had to take all of the things that were personal to me out of it in order to find my way into how to play the part. And then when I found my way back and realizing that my way into it was approaching it as a parent, even though I'm not a parent, that's kind of how I dealt with it. But I wouldn't say that my mom had anything to do with it, although she is the reason that I know God. But no, this is a unique experience.
And I have to ask, because you're up for an Oscar for Hidden Figures. That movie has been such a huge success. People cannot stop talking about how it was a hit at the box office. And I wanted to know what your reaction is to that, but also what effect do you think it will have on the industry? Because film studios typically like to capitalize when something does well. They see it as a formula, and they tend to run with it. Do you think that will be the case? These kind of undertold stories will now be more mainstream?
Well, I mean, I think I'm excited that Jessica Chastain has found a beautiful story about astronauts that she wants to tell. Hopefully, yes, they will continue to find stories that we don't know. I mean, that's what's so beautiful about Hidden Figures, that we didn't know this story, and that these women are finally getting their recognition.